Right then punks, here we go. We're going to start doing the moulds, get the sand in. And we're going to do a open cast one, which we'll just do like a bar. So I'll have to go a bit deeper, because as you can see his neck's down, so we'll have to press that in pretty deep. And I'll also do the 3D one in the flask. So I'll get on with them now, setting the moulds up. We'll do the 3D one first, and then we'll do the easier one. So here we go then guys, let's get on. I'll let you guys just watch what I'm doing. And I'll just have a comment when I think of something that needs to be said. Right, so we want him to be in like that. So it's going to be like that. Right, that's what we're going to do in punks. First job, get some powder. Who's in the middle? You getting that? Yeah. Right. We get some sand sieved over him. Now I'm just doing it like this through the sieve to start with, so we get some nice fine sand all around it, so it can go all around the plastic impression, so we get some good details hopefully. So it's nice and fine, the sand, so we get better details. That's the plan anyway, that's the ideas behind it. Then we'll start lamping it in once I've got enough, because obviously that will press down quite a lot. So I want to get some more in first, then we'll press him down. Are you? It's always exciting when you're doing this, because you never really know what's going to come out. It's all good fun. Oh dear, making a mess as usual. Mrs. won't be happy. I'll start getting some in now. So as you see, it compresses down quite a lot, because it was quite aerated, I think that's the word. Very fine. But it's what we want to make a good pattern around it. Okay, let's get some in now. There you go, get the pin on that now I think. Excuse the banging. try and get some more. There we go. Sorry about shaking you about there, but can't be helped. There you go, let's level that off. There we go, punks. That levelled off nicely. There he is in there. We've got to obviously dig him out from there. So, spare with me a second and I'll show you a bit closer. Let's just move, just have a quick tidy. Right, so the sand's gone behind him there, so what I'm going to have to try and do now, I think, is try and dig him out best I can. And then obviously we've got to put the other side of this on. Hold on. Hold on. How does that work then? I've done this wrong. I think I've done this wrong, guys, looking at this. So that's got to go, hasn't it? That's got to fit on like that, hasn't it? So how do I get that on? Yes, guys, I've made a complete boo-boo. That's the top of the flask, that's the bottom. Because obviously, that's thinner, that fits inside. So what I should have done, that should have been in that, like that. I've used the wrong one. Oh, what a Rodney. Right, what I'll do, guys, I'll redo it again, but using this one, and I'll come back to you once I've turned it over again. So it'll be like that for you guys, but for me it's going to be about another 5 minutes. So see you in a sec. Right, punks, here we are. As you can see, I've got the flask together now. Slight change of plan. I thought I'd push it in that way so you can see him sitting up. Then I'll fill that with sand. Then I'll flip it over and put the pour thing in through the bottom. That's the plan anyway. Experimental as usual. So we'll sieve some more sand in now and see how we get on after that first mistake. Could be one of them days, guys. Could be one of them days. But again, we're learning as we go. So let's see. First time I've ever used this flask like this, doing a 3D. So we'll see. I've used the big cast iron one before when we done Albert Einstein, but this is a little bit more tricky because there isn't a pouring hole. You've got to put your own pouring hole in it, so we'll see how it goes. Go. Let's get some in now. It's surprising how long these type of things take to do. Just doing the moulds. I mean, the quickest part of it's pouring it. It's all the prep work you got to do to get the end product finished out of it. Sorry about this, guys. You're going to shake about a sec. get it packed down as good as we can. Right, there we go. There we go, he's packed down in. So let me just make a bit of space. Get rid of this for a second. Dear oh dear. Right. So he's in there. His back, he's facing up, so I've got to put an hole in there like that. But I think what I'll do, I'm just working out how what's the best way of doing it. Do I try and just guess? I think no, we're going to take it in half, then take him out, and then I'll go the other way back through. Yeah, I know what I mean in my head. I best show you. Alright, let's see if I can separate it. Again, never done this before with this flask, so okay. Bit of sand's come out, but I don't know whether that's going to be a problem or not, because it's just at the side. It might be. So now we've got to try and get that out of that side. So there's he's come out of that side. Looks like quite a good impression in there. So now, when I put them back together, so I've got a bit of a gap there. I don't know whether that's going to make any difference or not. I'm not sure. I think, well, the only way to do is try, isn't it? I mean, I can always stick him back in and put some more sand. I can always redo that side again, can't I? Does it matter? If I put that back in there. So I'm just trying to figure out. So he's in there. Diddle diddle diddle. He goes in there like that, and then that closes up. So it's this side. He's missing a bit of sand on that side. I think we'll go with it. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen. We'll know more when obviously we do the pour. But again, it's trial and error, isn't it? I think we just might have a bit of silver that seeps in there. I'm not sure. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's do the hole now. So we want the hole to go through there, don't we, for pouring? So there you go. There's a massive hole. So the silver's going to be poured in down there. So if I pop him back in. That's where we're going to pour the silver in that hole there. That's the plan anyway. Make that a bit bigger. So where I'm aiming the silver, we'll know where to go. Okay, take him out. There we go. So now I'm guessing if I put that back on there now, let me just put him back in. And then that back on. Like so. Then I'm thinking if we pack that down a bit more, it should get rid of that bit we've lost. I'm not sure whether I'm doing the right thing here or whether I'm just going to muck it all up, but as usual, it's an experiment, isn't it, to see. You don't know until you have a go, so let's see what we get. Okay. So There's only so many videos you can watch on these things. Until you start doing it yourself and getting the experience, you're not going to know. So let's see what we got now then. I can't get it off. No, hasn't done nothing. Not sure why that hasn't done nothing, it's still the same. But we'll go with that then. Let's try and get this guy out now. Oh, I have also seen you need to do some little lines coming out. So I'll do that now while he's still in there. There we go. Right, so let's get him out. Right, and there we go then, guys. What I'll do now, you can see, I'll get them both together, and then I'll do the open cast one of him. Not sure how that's going to go, but we'll give it a go. My only concern is this little bit broken off here, but when they get together, I don't see what I don't know. I can't visualise it in my head 3D, but I'll get it back together, and then obviously we can have a look, see how it comes out. So let me get him back together. Got to line the bits up. There we go. There's our old pouring. So it's together. So yeah, Silver Punks, that's ready for a pour. So let's pop him over there. And now we'll do the open one. So let's pop him in. I'll just get some powder on him first, actually. We'll see how we get on. Powder everywhere now. Oh dear. Same process again now, just we'll sieve some on top to start. Then we'll lamp it on. Right, let's get it in now. Let's get it in. Oh yeah. Sorry about that, guys. The big bang made the recording stop. Here we go. You can see, almost there. Got it pushed in nicely. Let's clear that off. And we'll get it flipped over and see where we're at. Maybe a little bit more actually, looking at that. There we go, punks. Let's have it. There we go. So there he is. We've got to just dig him out. Just move some of this sand out of the way. I'm making a bit of a mess. There he is. Right, let's try and get him dug out now. And we'll be ready to get some silver on. Perhaps it might have been better if I just pushed him in, I don't know. We'll have a look, see what we get. I'm thinking I might have to push him in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to push him in. Yeah, I think we're gonna redo. I think I'm just gonna push him in. I think that's the way to go with this one, rather than try and do that. Let's just do a pushing cast, I think. Bear me a sec. We'll go from the other way. We'll go from the back. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. Sorry about that, guys. Get the clay. Let's get some powder on it. Now just get something to push him down with. I think this is the way to go with this one. Let's have a look. Yeah, there you go. He's pushed in. So he's in deep enough. I'm just checking. We've got a bit of his neck in. So get him out. There you go, guys. There's that one. So we've got, let me just move all this out of the way just to show you. We got the open cast, which is there, and we got this 3D one we're going to attempt, which is there. So there you go, silver punks. Next time I'll see you guys, we'll be over in the shed with the temperature just right, 1080, and ready to pour. Right, guys and girls and silver punks, here we are. We're in the shed at the pouring bench. We've got the furnaces up to 1065, so we're really nearly ready to go. We got pour number 34, which is the open cast of the little, what would you call him? I think we call him little antique bust, little bust head. As you can see there, we've got number 34. We're going to do him next. Then we've got 35, which again, the experimental one in the 3D, in the flask. Be looking forward to see how that comes out. So what I'll do now, I'll get the tongs warmed up because we're nearly ready to go. So I'll get these warmed up. I'm going to find where my gas is, where I put my gas. Right, get these warmed up and we'll be ready to pour the first one. Right then, punks, let's have a look. We're up to temperature. Right then, moisture off the tongs. I think we'll have a go. Silver punk pour 34. Let's have a look where we are. Oh yeah, we got the glow. It's time to go. Brand new crucible today. Here we go then. Silver punk 34. Oh, it's a loaf. Oh, I've gone heavy. I've gone heavy on it. A bit too much come out, but it's going to be a nice little. It's going to be a nice pour, I think. Just get that shut up. I went heavy. Oh, it's going to be a nice back on it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at them colours. Here we go, here comes the cooling. Oh yeah. If you're getting that, we're getting a bit of smoke as well. Looks like it's come out nice. Silver Punk number 34, let's get it flipped over. Oh. Oh yeah, we got the flame. Oh yes guys. Oh yeah. You getting that? Look at that bad boy. Let's get as much of this off as we can and then we'll get him in the quench. It looks like it's come out nicely. Right. Let's get you turned round for the quench. There we go, punks. Right then. See if I can pick him up a little bit. I'll get me other pliers. My grips. Right then. Diddle dee. Here we go, guys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Quenchy quenchy. Let's have a look at him. Oh yeah, punks, not too bad. It was a bit of a heavy pour. I did over pour it, but looking at it, not too bad, guys. Not too bad. If I'd have done it a bit less, the pour, it would have been perfect. But yeah, we got the details and what we needed. So let me just pull him out the way. I'll give that a quick way, just to see, because obviously we got the 3D flask one to do next. So I just want to see how much we've got to play with. Right, that's 95 grams, so I put 200 in, so we got 100, so I need to load a bit more in. So I will load a bit more into the furnace now. I'll just leave you guys on that for a second. You getting that? Just while I load in. There it is, that's what's come out. It stands up nice. No, pleased with what we've done there. As I say, it was just a shame I over poured it slightly, which was a bit of a shame. But these things can't be helped. So let me just get some more in. I'll put another 100 in, so that'll be 200 in. So it shouldn't take too long to melt down. Just get these in. So I got a brand new crucible today. I have been having some trouble sourcing them. I mean, I have been buying them off the internet like I normally do, but the last 2 or 3 I got, the size tolerance weren't quite right. That was just a bit too big for the old furnace. Not 100% sure what was happening there. So I went to another supplier which was a bit more expensive but absolutely bang on, and they sent me a bit of quality. I've paid a bit more for them this time. And I think that is the way to go, if I'm honest. To pay a little bit more. I suppose it's like anything, isn't it, in life? You get what you pay for. I was very pleased with the other supplier and the ones I was getting. It was only costing me a tenner each. But as I say, the last 3 I bought just haven't been right. Just, you know, I've had to sand a little bit round the edge for them to go in, and it's just the tolerances when that was machined, that's all. So then, this next one now is going to be Silver Punk 35. If I go that way, because of the, and this is the same again. This is this guy again. Obviously this time in the flask for the full 3D. That's just the bar back. So it's going to be interesting to see what we can get out. I mean, I'm very pleased. The detail's very good. As I say, just the over pour. If that wasn't, oh, it's just annoying. I poured a bit too much because that would have been a perfect bar. But even so, it's experiments and it's gone okay. Detail's okay. If I can get it to work in the flask, I'll be a happy bunny. But pleased with that anyway. So let me just pop him over here out the way. and we'll have a look at doing the next pour. I'll just check the temperature, see where we're at. 1060, so I'm guessing that should be near enough melted down now. I'll just lift you guys up slightly if I can. You get in that? Yep, right then. Let's have a quick look. Yep, we're nearly there then. Right guys, this is as you know, this is an experimental pour. Very first time using a flask like this. So I think we'll have a go and see what happens. That's all we can do, isn't it really guys? So right, let's get in. Silver Punk, pour 35. Oh, we got the glow. We got the glow. Here we go then guys. Look, there we go. We've all gone in. We got the sprue on the top. Still got a little bit of silver left in there. So we'll see how it goes. There you go, you getting that? Yeah, you're getting it. So you just got to wait for it to oh, there you go, that was quick. No, we're getting some bubbling on the top, but it doesn't matter obviously because we're cutting it off anyway, so that doesn't matter. Getting some smoke around the edge. I'm just so looking forward to see exactly what we're getting out of this, because I just don't know. I just don't know what we're going to be getting. So I think what I'm going to do guys, I'm going to just give it 5-10 minutes to cool down, and I'll come back to you and open it up. So when we come back, be ready to open. Right guys, we're back. Going to open it up. It's been a couple of minutes. I'll be honest with you, as usual, I couldn't wait. I've got to get into it. So let's have a look. I've got this, let's just put it over this tub. I hope you can see that. Let's just check it. You can see it. So let's get in there and see what we got. Sorry if I'm blocking it a bit. Oh, there we go guys. Look at that. Look at that. Not too shabby. Right, let me just try and get it out because it is very hot. Let me just move the bottom bit. Oh yeah. Oh, pleased with that. Yeah, look at them apples. Look at them apples, right. Take a bit of digging out, but because obviously you've got the sprue on the top. Sprue. Oh yeah. There we go, if I get hold of him. There you go guys. Not too bad, bit of flashing on the side there. I presume that was where that sand was missing if you remember from the cast. But what I'll do, I'll turn you round for the old quencher. Oh yeah, pleased with that. For an experimental, learning the craft. Not too shabby I don't think, so here we go. Let's get the quench on. Pleased with that. Let's just move this out of the way. Right. Let's get in and have a look, shall we? Let's get in and have a butcher's look at him. Oh yeah, after some clean up, obviously I've got a lot of clean up I've got to do. Yeah guys, obviously I'll do the close-up photos when we get inside, but what I can see, let me just get him dried off quickly. What I can see, not too shabby at all, not too shabby guys. So a bit of flashing round his old head, down the side if you see. Obviously you can't see very well, I know it don't focus in here, but very pleased, over the moon, it worked. Shows the process. So right guys, what I'll do now, I'll see you guys back in the house and show you some raw photos of them how they come out the furnace. Right punks, here we are back in the house, and as you can see these are fresh out the furnace. There's the little bar one, which I over poured, as you can see. Big over pour, but it's so annoying because it would have come out nice. I've just got more of his neck than we wanted, as you can see, which is a bit of a pain, but come out decent. And this is the other one. You see, bit of flashing down the side, but we can cut that off and around the top of his Swede there, around his head, but that'll come off. The big sprue will be chopped off. So as I say, it come out nice and sharp. If you're getting that, I think you're getting that. Let's see if I can get it a bit better for you. There you go. See, he's come out pretty well, some good details. So what I'll do now, I'll get all the cleanup done, get him polished up, get them stamped, and then show you the results after. But yeah, very pleased with what we've got. There you go, for the first time using that flask, I think we did well. Right guys, as you can see, this is pour number 34 after the clean-up. I've toned him up, it's come up quite nice, as you can see, lots of nice details. Just like we discussed earlier, it's just a shame it was an over pour. But it is what it is, so, you know, experimental. That was pour number 34. Now the next one, it's the 3D one, done in the flask, pour number 35. Very pleased with this. As you can see, the antiquing's come out very well. I've done it antique because it's an antique portrait bust of Napoleon Bonaparte. I found out who it was, so yeah. It's a copy of a famous sculpture, apparently, a marble sculpture. So that's why I've antiqued it. Come out really nice, nice patina to it. So that was Silver Punk pour number 35. So that's it guys for today. More coming soon. Peace out.
Here we go then, Silver Punk 34. Oh, it's a loaf. Here we go then guys. Oh, there we go.